Good morning and welcome. You join us for this match between Gujarat and the Hyderabad Phoenix. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi others, looking forward to this one. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch, not much fun for the bowlers. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. We go out to the middle now, big decision coming up.
Gujarat choose to bat first. Not a surprise to anyone, I'd think. Certainly a good toss to win. Now it's up to the openers to prove the captain right.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Waiting.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Great shot.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Butler is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's... It's a tight margin, only a touch full and put away.
Yes.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Right there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Over. Gujarat are 1 for 8. Cummins coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Take that then.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Always difficult to focus. After what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yes.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Wait. Yep.
Nice shot.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
That's the over. Gujarat are 2 for 31. Cummins from the south end.
Wait!
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Big edge.
Keeper!
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge edge.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait!
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes!
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
End of the over. Gujarat are 2 for 38. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait!
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep!
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Pull up!
A couple on offer here.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep!
There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Waiting!
What great
Yeah!
reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Wait on.
Khan will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Chance to run two.
Bowler.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Gujarat seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's R3 for 47. The Sunrisers can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Bowler.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Some adjustments to the field.
Waiting.
Khan shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Waiting. Yep.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Huge appeal.
Yep.
That was some good running. Thought about a third, but I think rightly they chose against it.
Yeah.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Big appeal.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keeper, keeper.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
6 runs added there. Gujarat are 4 for 69. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Great shot.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep. Keeper. Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Over. Gujarat are 4 for 79.
Yeah.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep. Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait.
Khan shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Massive edge. 9 runs added there. Gujarat are 4 for 88.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Keeper's ball. Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Bowler then. Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Bowler, bowler.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
That's the over. Gujarat are 4 for 94. Zampa coming back into the attack.
Yep, yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Poor shot. Really lucky.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
Thick edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Cummins, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. Gujarat are 4 for 104.
Threw the bat at it, not far away from getting the wicket.
Wait there.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here. Trouble. Oh, gone.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Gets off 0 with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Waiting. Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Beaten on the drive.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yep.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. The captain takes the new ball, obviously hoping to mop up the tail.
Agreed, with where the game is at the moment, any movement and bounce they can get from the new ball would be helpful.
Yep.
Edged, unplayable.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Big edge.
Yep.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep. Yep.
10 runs added there. Gujarat are 6 for 127. Cummins back on now. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah, yeah.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball.
Yeah.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep, yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gotcha. Yep, yep.
Huge edge.
Keeper.
Rabada ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Rabada got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 7 for 146. Final over in this innings. Threw the hands at it. Somehow missed everything.
Yes.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling. Deserved better.
Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Big shout.
Yep, yep.
Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Looking good so far. No issue with the bounce. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
All of that.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Drives and misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
157.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. And the innings comes to an end. The Sunrisers will need 158 runs. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Yeah.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep, yep.
Moving well between the wickets, great running, fantastic running, but it's leg byes to the total.
Timed that brilliantly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Good bit of timing there.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was a big hit. Incredible power. Just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Rabada coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. That's got to hurt. Misjudged that one.
Now, there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with the dive. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Times it nicely.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Absolutely nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Head didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Got that away nicely.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Rabada shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yes.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Fantastic catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Klassen won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Khan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Nice shot, runs possible.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
That's out. Caught.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Good pickup, big chance.
Fantastic running. Good communication between the two of them. There wasn't any bat on it, though. It'll be leg byes.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Rabada from the south end. Middle that one, great timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary. Just about timed that perfectly. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And now 3 for 82.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Sharma, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Khan will be disappointed with that delivery.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Immaculate timing there.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good catch. Out.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Chance to run 2.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. They'll get at least 1. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. That has gone very high. Might be safe.
Wow, power off the front foot, goes all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, the batsman couldn't get out of the way.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Out! Good catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. Chance!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Cummins will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Gujarat are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Super catch!
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Zampa comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Zampa gets off the mark.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Got all of it, and for 6.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Khan getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need 1 more to really top it off.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
right off the middle of the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Great shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yep.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great
Yes.
timing, right off the meat of the bat.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved 5-for. They bowled brilliantly in this innings. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Picks the gap perfectly.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Wait.
Yep. Taken! The catch that seals the game, never in doubt.
That's it, they're all out. An amazing bowling display. Victory was only a matter of time. Just a brilliant win.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.